Matty, Jonny, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it.
Totally.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to do it.
Yeah, well, and you guys have an exciting show that really should inspire a lot of kids to just get up and move, I think. Tell me a little bit about this new The BeatBuds Let's Jam.
I mean, the show is basically a culmination of everything we've done in the BeatBuds. This is our opportunity to be able to get this musical concept that we started as, that started as a seed and give it to the world. So we get a chance to include everything that we want to show the kids that we think is important in the BeatBuds, and that's friendship, community, showing everybody that they can be a BeatBud too. They can also make special relationships, and we need teamwork in order to make great things happen.
Yeah.
And that's really the core, the essence of the BeatBuds show.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you guys, how important is music to the development of kids?
Oh, gosh, it's so important. There's all these things and statistics and facts that you can look up about, music for early age kids and how it helps with math skills and social skills and all this other stuff. But coming from a personal level, we can tell you from personal experience that, look, music kept us out of a lot of trouble when we were kids. Grew up here in LA. There's a lot of outside influences, and we always had somewhere to go, whether it was individually or together, to hone a skill, practice a craft in an enriching way. It wasn't just sitting in front of a screen playing Nintendo at that time for us. Now it's definitely not Nintendo anymore. Now it's like...
No, it is Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Switch, right?
Yeah,
and then PlayStation. But for us, it was the early, 16-bit thing.
8-bit thing.
Oh, 8-bit. 8-bit. See, I wasn't... See, that's how old we are. But yeah, it was this enriching, safe thing that we could do and keep us out of trouble and learn from and enrich our lives. And it was not only together, which was an amazing thing that helped cement our early age friendship, but also do individually when we were bored. There was always somewhere to go, and that it's so important for kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've seen a couple of episodes already, Hello Beat Buddies and then the Silly Monkey, so we know that they're going to get into quite a few conundrums and on their way to their destination. As being dads, how have your kids influenced in some of the decisions you guys made for the show?
They're the catalyst for every decision we make.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just as simple as looking at this logo when they were a lot younger and seeing the beauty in it, and other kids that we perform for all day long staring at the characters and the animation and the colors, and we knew at that point that we would be best suited to have a visual counterpart to everything else that we were doing to be able to launch this, and get the music in their lives to do what Jonny was talking about, to give them the sense that music is the best place or a valid place to express themselves. But the kids are everything. I mean, from writing the songs to how we craft our performances in different ways. We try things all the time. I mean, in shows, and some hit and some miss. And we know right from our kids and right from the kids that we perform for whether or not we're onto something.
Nice, that's good. Yeah. In writing music because each episode has original songs in it. Well, what's your approach to writing a kid's song, to making it catchy, making it so that all those thousands of kids watching Nickelodeon are going to be moving and grooving?
Yeah, the amazing thing about this is that the songs existed before the show, or a concept for writing around the songs, and we had a great writer, Evan Sinclair, who was able to take these songs and put stories to them that really everyone could kind of grasp onto and really capture our friendship. But from a creative standpoint, when it comes to writing, Matt and I have been musical partners basically since, gosh, I can't even remember when. And we draw from that, and our roots are in rock and roll, and we like to take those roots and apply them to kids' music, and we have a production value that is actually very sophisticated and very adult, but we talk about kids' concepts. So it's not kids' music, it's family music that the whole family can enjoy. And from a creative standpoint, we always try to do that. We always try to make sure that the songs that we're writing, kids will love, but adults will love as well.
Yeah, we write the stuff that we like, for starters.
That's true. We're kids ourselves.
It's got to pass our own barometer first.
Yeah.
And I don't think there has to be so much of a difference between child and adult. I mean, it can come together a lot closer than it has been. So that's really what our pursuit is.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think that that's really, really difficult. And there are, I mean, children's music believe me, it is tough to be able to figure out the right formula. But conceptually, like, in our minds, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
You know, to just do what comes naturally to us. Maybe it's just because it comes naturally, but it just seems to work.
Yeah, I think that if you guys don't enjoy it yourselves, then why would anyone else enjoy it?
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's a very good point. What do you hope families take away from the show?
Well, the core values of best friends, inclusivity, because that's really what the show's all about. I know you saw the first 2 episodes, but I'm sure you can imagine we're going to meet more people, more things along the way on our journey to our big concert, the Beat Bash. But I think the most important message is that anybody can be a Beat Bud, not just the people we meet along the way, but you, the viewer, can also be a Beat Bud. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't between age or gender or ethnicity. Everybody's included in what we do, and that's the core principle I think that we want people to take away from what we're doing here.
And we need everybody to do this to make this as grand as it can be. So it's a team effort.
Absolutely.
Just
Matty,
like
Jonny.
that question. Good teamwork.
Well, there's that teamwork we're going to be seeing all on Nickelodeon's The BeatBuds. Let's jam. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. And and I hope to see you guys making more. It's a lot of fun.
So do
Thanks,
we.
man. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right, take care. Have a good one. All right, bye.